onto South Main Street. In half a mile, turn left onto South Main Street.
Something for him because they probably won't be able to sell it.
He drives me crazy. I don't like the Indians.
He's a great player. I saw his first major league game.
So good.
I know.
Why would you? I understand, and they're a small market team. This is how they do business. The Royals too. You get a transcendent player like that, and you just don't let him go.
Stay in the second lane from left.
I think the London side TJ LeMahieu, and then you're looking at Lindor and LeMahieu up the middle next year. It's a little concerned.
Give up your rookie of the year, Give up one of the pitchers.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn onto South Main Street.
Check out Princess Rose's clutch stats. They're hideous. They're not very good. In the clutch, Lindor not the greatest.
Really? Well, is that just this year, though, right?
No, that's a career.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Believe it or not, yeah. I was surprised by it too.
I don't watch the games as that person. The Indian games as closely as that person. Because I think I know what you're talking about. He watches every pitch of every game, no matter how good or bad. It's time to studio since it's been named yesterday. 2 Grand Slam staple here. We do it once a week on Thursdays. We give you 10 questions in 60 seconds. If you get them all correct, you win $2,000. If you get one right, you get $25. You get $25 for each correct answer.
At the stop sign, turn right onto South Washington Avenue.
Wisely, we will not tell you if you have one correct or incorrect. We're going to be joined by John and McComb. How you doing, John?
Doing good, man. How are you?
We're good. Have you ever played the 2 Grand Slam before?
In half a mile, turn right onto West Lincoln Avenue.
Wow. Bar may be set there. You never know. But this is the first time you played for the Jamie Sanderson studio. All right, John. I'm going to set the bar at 8 because that's what you
At the
got
light,
last time.
turn left onto South Main Street.
The clock will begin when I start the first question. You ready, John? Swift played at this college?
Michigan State.
This city has the third largest population in Michigan.
That would be Lane.
This team has the top pick in the NHL draft next week.
Troy Rickman.
He played Henry Hill in Goodfellas.
Robert De Niro.
Who was the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year this season?
Pat.
Who is Mike Valenti's main co-host?
Rico Beard.
Who is the head coach of the New York Jets?
Let's see. Pat.
Who is playing Batman in the 2021 release of The Batman? Well, you didn't do as good as you did the last time. You got $50. You got 2 correct.
Alright.
That's all right. $50 is better than nothing.
Yeah, it is. Well played.
Thank you, John. We appreciate you playing. We appreciate you listening. Today's 2 Grand Slam from the J.D. Samuelson studio, brought to you by Genesis Credit. All right,
Stoney,
yes,
I feel I would have been took it off the top.
I think you would have too.
I did not see this. This was so doable.
I tested myself. I got 9 correct. Okay, so well, all right, ready, Reeks? Here we go. Chris Godwin plays for this NFL team.
Bucks,
Okay, DeAndre Swift played at this college.
Georgia.
This city has the 3rd largest population in Michigan.
See, this is where I struggled a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna say Grand Rapids.
Incorrect. Warren.
No,
This team has the top pick in the NHL draft.
Rangers.
He played Henry Hill in Goodfellas.
Leona.
Who was the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year this season?
LeBron.
Incorrect. Giannis.
Was it?
Giannis.
Oh, damn it.
Who's the head coach of the New York Jets?
Gase.
Who's playing Batman in the 2020 release of The Batman? 2021.
Hold on. Pass. No.
Heather knows.
It's-
Yes.
Go, Heather.
Robert Pattinson.
There you go.
It's the only one I knew.
Okay, I would have now won $2,000.
Hey, Rigger, you called your shot and you gagged.
Is there anybody at this radio station that blows more hot air and says they can do things that they can't than Jeff Rieger?
I know.
Probably not. No.
This, your golf game, the Harbaugh trivia questions, or the Michigan ones when you didn't know Harbaugh's jersey number.
You know how that started, right?
Continue on to
That
North
started
Main
on
Street.
2 Grand Slam. Jamie was doing it, and the Harbaugh number didn't come to me, and then you jumped on me, calling me the worst person in the United States and Mexico. And next thing you know, we started doing Michigan trivia. I was in all that week. That was a very tough week for me.
And you barely failed the Michigan trivia test, so that then we said that you're not a true Michigan fan because you
Yeah,
did.
then I gave you one, and you failed. But then you said the questions were too difficult, and Jamie agreed with you.
Yeah, see?
What was one of the difficult questions? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I will say this though: every time since this is the Jamie Samuelson Studios, and another time I filled in for you, Stoney. Tom was here. Heather was here too. I gotta believe. A guy on the 2 Grand Slam got 9 of 9 going into the final question, and the final question was, "Who won the World Series last year?"
Oh, I
And it
remember
was
that.
the Chicago
Yeah.
Cubs.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And the dude could not come up with it. He was that close to winning it. I always think of that.
Our
one.
contestant
Yep.
there did a great job of guessing, even though he didn't do well.
Yeah.
Always guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can forget DeAndre Swift's great moments as a Spartan?
Oh, yeah.
Michigan State.
In half a
what's he
mile,
got?
keep left onto
I know,
North
the
Main
Red Wings,
Street.
the Red Wings should have the #1 pick. He was right about that. But it's
That question is a little hard.
I know. If you're not a hockey fan, you have no idea.
No,
And,
yeah.
and in Goodfellas, see, De Niro was in the movie. He just was not Henry Hill.
I'm sure we'll get some tickets that said you didn't say DeAndre Swift, you said Charles Rogers.
All right.
In
Speaking
half a
of
mile,
numbers,
keep left onto
who
North
is
Main
the
Street.
best 39 in all of Detroit sports? This is going to be very interesting because I have 3 that I think are no-brainers, and coming up with the 4th is going to be, there's a lot of good candidates. That's coming up next, 97.1 The Tip.
Apply for a loan any place, anytime, on any device, and get your loan fast. Welcome to Simple. Welcome to Genesis.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling
At the
and
light,
entertainment mecca.
use the
So for all you do, natural gas is there for you. Learn more at DTEEnergy.com. DTE. For all the dinners cooked, something smells good. For all the clothes dried. For all the hot showers. There's safe, reliable natural gas from DTE. We keep gas safe by constantly inspecting, upgrading, and monitoring our lines 24/7, 365. So for all you do, natural gas is there for you. Find out more at DTEEnergy.com. DTE.
Kevin Durant was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time Magazine, and now Kevin has created the highly compelling podcast, The Etceteras, with Kevin Durant. It mixes the best of sports and entertainment culture and touches on topics like the most underrated teams in NBA history to the current landscape of rap music. Kevin Durant, 10-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and NBA and NBA Finals MVP, and now the host of The Etceteras. Listen to it now on Apple Podcasts, Radio.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. Fall is a season that's a little in the middle. It's sort of the best of two seasons. It's no longer a sweaty summer, but the winter chill is still around the corner. That's the perfect time to feed and seed your lawn with Scott's Turf Builder. Even better than spring, because the soil is still warm, but the air is getting cool. So your lawn gets the most nutrients in the best combination of temperatures. Feed and seed now with Scott's Turf Builder. And build the best lawn for every season. Scott's. It's good out here.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Sure thing. We can help you with your wipers. If yours are squeaking or streaking, it's probably time to replace them. We've got great deals on wipers that can stand up to any weather. Right now, you can get a $10 AutoZone gift card by mail or email when you buy 2 Rain-X Quantum wiper blades. And with our next-day delivery and free same-day store pickup, you can get them fast. Getting the job done just got easy. Restrictions and details at AutoZone.com.
It may not be stomach issues. For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable.
But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms.
Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Pepera of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Text the ticket using the same number you used to call the ticket. Ticket text 248-539-9797. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here are Mike Stone and Jeff Wieger.
All right. Last time we did this little exercise, we did the number 38. And 38 was tough because there really weren't very many good choices. And Jeremy Bonderman won. That shows you what it is. 38. Wow. It's like, it was so bad that we only put 3 on the poll. We put Jeremy Bonderman, Darryl Turner, the former wide receiver from Michigan State, and who was the third? I can't even remember. Who was he? And Garrett Rivas, who was the all-time leading scorer in Michigan football history. So now we go to number 39, and with all due respect to some really good, candidates like Jamal Agnew, Anthony Mantha, Reeg's favorites, Kamara Barti, Zeljko Rabracha, Kurt Mallory, former Michigan linebacker Don Coleman, former Michigan fullback Siane Huma. Yeah, remember him? And of course, great Michigan State defensive back Wayne Fontes. Wayne Fontes wore number 39 at Michigan State. It's time to talk about the guys who really have a chance. And to me, there's 3 3 no-brainers here out of the 4 we're going to put on, and then there's about 3 or 4 other guys. Did I mention Leonard Thompson, the former Lion? He's good, but he doesn't deserve to be on the list. Here we go. No-brainer number 1 is Dominic Hasek. Does anybody argue that? I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Okay? Although he did get pulled from the other...
He got benched for Ozzie.
That's right. Speaking of goaltenders, Ryan Miller at Michigan State wore number 39. In all 3 seasons he played at Michigan State, he had a goals against average under 2, and he did win the Hobey Baker Award, which is the Heisman Trophy of hockey. To me, Ryan Miller it's not even a question.
Was he the number 1 overall pick?
Not overall, but he was in the first round pick, I believe. The other no-brainer to me also hails from East Lansing, at least that's where he played. He had over 1,600 yards in 2008. He led the country in touchdowns in that same season. In 2007, he rushed for over 1,400 yards. Javon Ringer. To me, he was an unbelievable player. Greg's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I thought he was 23.
It said 39 on the on my list. Was he? On the thing that I look up.
Was he on your 23? He's 23 on these pictures.
Yeah. Dude, Evan literally has a
got 23.
Okay, then he's off.
Well, hold on.
He wasn't on your 23s? Who was on your... The whole thing's...
No, that's okay.
Hey, Evan literally has a ringer for Heisman banner like on his cubicle, and it shows him, and he's wearing 23.
Okay, maybe he wore it for 2 years. I have no idea, because when I go to my Michigan... Hold on. So we'll cross him off. So here we go. We're down to 2 spots then, okay? And I'm going to go with, I love this guy, but I'm not going to put him on. That's Ray Crockett. I thought Ray Crockett was great, but he played 4 years here. He was actually probably better with Denver. Never made a Pro Bowl. I love Ray Crockett.
He had one of the greatest interceptions you'll ever see in the history of the NFL against the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, yes. He also had a great breakup against Dan Marino to save a game early in that season.
Ray Crockett.
In half a mile, turn right onto Chopin Avenue.
Mike Henneman. Mike Henneman should be on there. 2nd Tigers all-time in saves. Was an all-star once, and was also the American League Rookie Pitcher of the Year in 1987. And we know what happened in 87. He was actually 11-3 that year. And the other one I'm going on is also for the Tigers. He won 2 postseason games in 1984, and that's Milt Wilcox.
Wow, you're missing some.
Okay.
You're missing some big ones. First of all, Mike Henneman, home run Henneman. He's I refuse to put him on the poll. I absolutely refuse. Because the man that deserves the poll is a man that wore many different numbers.
Turn right onto Chopin Avenue.
But
Then the destination is on your left.
39 from 1990 to 1999 for the Detroit Tigers. Don't you laugh, Tom. Not only is he responsible for the greatest moment in the last season at Tiger Stadium, the Grand Slam, but dude brawled. He was an all-star. Rob Fick deserves to be on that poll.
I disagree. Tom, laugh.
What? Wait, laugh.
The destination is on your left.
Laugh about
103
I don't think
Chopin
he deserves
Avenue.
to be on there ahead of Henneman. Not even close.
Oh my God, he totally deserves
Yeah.
it.
I don't either.
Arrived.
And didn't Robert Fick also wear number 25?
He did, but
He
when
wore
it
a few
mattered
numbers.
from 1990.